Hello, and I welcome you all to this awesome channel, Developer Pawan Singh. And we were building a chatting app, and this is going to be part 10 of that playlist. So, in previous video, we implemented the search functionality. So, in this video, we are going to implement the chatting screen. So, this is where we left in last video. So, let me tell you how the flow is going to be. So, when the user will search any other user, so he will click on the user. Then what we will do, we will redirect him to the chatting activity of that user. So for this, let's close all first, close this also. And in search user adapter, when we scroll down, so firstly, what we have to do, we have to set a click listener. So we will do it just below the else statement here inside on binding view holder. So here, right, holder dot item view dot set on click listener, and inside this we will navigate user from our activity to another activity which will be chat activity. So here what we will do, we will just navigate the user. So for now let me just write a comment here. What we will do, we will navigate to the chat activity or chat page. We can write whatever you want. Now for this we will have to create an activity first. So go to, firstly minimize all these folders, minimize this package also, and inside the activity here create a new activity, new, then go to activity here, create an empty view activity, and we will name this activity as chat activity, and then click on finish. Here it will take some time to sync, and then we will go to XML of activity chat and split the view. So first of all, in this XML, what do we need? We need a toolbar where we will show the name of the user we are chatting with. So we will get this from search user activity. Okay, so we have to go to XML. So close this, go to search user activity XML. Okay, we have closed it. Go to layout and then go for activity search user, and here just in inside this relative layout you will see this material toolbar. So just copy it, material toolbar, and we will use it in our activity chat. So go to activity chat XML, and here firstly remove this constraint layout, right here relative layout, give a space, and also the closing tag will be relative layout. Right here relative layout, and inside the relative layout we will paste the code of toolbar which we recently copied. So here paste it, and then we will change the title from search user to username. It will be username, and ID will be toolbar. This is okay, and everything is okay now. And also we have a back button. So what we are going to show after this toolbar, here will be our chats. Firstly, chat of user A, message of user B, message of user A, message of user B. So for this we will use recycler view. So right here recycler view, and its width will be match parent, its height will be also match parent. This relative layout will be below our toolbar. So right here layout below, and give the ID of toolbar, and also we need to give it an ID. So firstly close this tag and then give it an ID as messages, or we can do, sorry, we can write message list. And after this relative layout we need some view where we will type a message and then click on the send button, then the message will get sent. So for this we will use relative layout. So write a tag here, relative layout, and its width will be match parent, and let's say height will be 80 dp, and let's align this at the bottom. So write align parent bottom as true, and let's give it some padding 9 dp, and let's give it an id of as bottom layout, and then close the tag. Not this one, we need the closing tag also. And in our recycler view we have to give it above this layout. So right here layout above, and pass the id of bottom layout. So our message will be seen here, and here we will type the message. So for typing the message we need an edit text. So inside relative layout write an edit text, press enter. Okay, so we can copy this edit text from other activities. So let's copy it from other fragment and activities. So here inside our login fragment, so scroll down, so click on this edit text, and we have to firstly copy this edit text. Just copy it and go to activity chat and remove this edit text and paste our edit text which we copied. It is showing edit text very small, so inside text input layout we have to remove the margin vertical, this one, remove this line. Also we need to remove this margin horizontal from 17 dp to just 5 dp. So this looks good, and we need to remove this icon in the edit text. So for this we will remove this drawable start, and now we will change the hint from enter your mobile number to enter your text. Also we need to change, I think, that inside the text view remove this margin horizontal, remove this, and just write margin start and give it 5 dp, remove this space, and then we need to implement a send icon. So for this we will be using image view. So just below the text input layout write an image view, its width will be wrap content, height will be wrap content, and right here source. So firstly we need to create a drawable file. Go to new, vector asset, click on this clip art, and right here send, and select the send icon and click on OK, and rename it to IC underscore send. Then click on next, finish, and inside the source write here IC underscore send at the rate drawable IC underscore send. It will take me some time to adjust the views, so I will just quickly write it and show you the code. Okay, so this is the modified code. So after this recycler view, this one, I have written the linear layout instead of relative layout. We will now work with linear layout, and you can see all the changes I have made, like orientation and all. So you can just write it line by line there. I will show you full code. So I hope you have written the code, and now we will move next. And now go to search user activity. Sorry, we have to go to search user adapter here. Now where we said we will navigate, now here we will implement the navigation. Right here intent, then intent. Okay, so it will not write as intent, so remove the first intent. Right here where or well, intent is equals to intent, and give it a bracket, and right here holder dot item view dot context comma chat activity, and then it is already giving me the suggestion, so I will just write tab and import this. So now we will start this intent. So in the next line, write holder dot item view dot context dot start activity and pass this intent. And now, as I already told you, that we will display the name of the user we are chatting with. You can see in this activity chat, here we will display the username. So for this, we will pass the username inside the intent dot put extra, and here we will pass the username. And for this, we will have to set a key, and then we will map with its value. So let's suppose the key is username. Make sure you write it as it is I am writing, and then inside the value model dot username. This is we have already got inside the model. You can check it, we have already used it once, so that we will pass to the next activity here. And also along with it, we have to write here intent dot set flags, and write here intent dot flag activity, intent dot flag activity new task. So now we have passed the intent, and then we will receive it in the chat activity. So go to our chat activity. Here firstly we need to enable the view binding, and I think you already know how to enable it. Right here let init where binding and activity chat binding, import this class. Here after enable h to h, just initialize it. Right here binding is equals to activity chat binding dot inflate, pass the layout inflator, and here in set content view write binding dot root. So now our binding is enabled. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to set the toolbar. So after the onCreate function, we will create a function setup toolbar, and inside this we will write binding dot toolbar dot set navigation on click listener, and then give it a bracket. Inside the bracket write finish, and we have implemented this function so many times, so I think I don't need to explain you this. Also we need to set up the username. So write here string other username equals, sorry, it will be val instead of string, write here val. And now here write intent dot get string extra, and here pass the username which we have written here. Just copy this and paste it here. And now what we need to do, we need to place this in our toolbar. So write here binding dot toolbar dot title is equals to other user, is equals to other user. So this will set the other username in our toolbar. And inside on create, just write this function name setup toolbar, and now we can run the app. So before running the app, I have a small request to you all. So don't forget to like the video, and also you can subscribe the channel, and here you can give me a super thanks. You can also join my channel if you want one-on-one interaction on Telegram, and you can buy the membership of my channel. Also, don't forget to save the playlist and like this video. When you save the playlist, it reaches more and more people, and this helps me getting more views and generate revenue. There is new feature on YouTube. You can hype this video, which will increase the reach of this video. And you can only hype 3 times a week. So consider hyping this video once. So now let's run the app. So our app has run. You can see firstly splash screen. Remove this notification. So click on the search icon and then search here for the user. Let me write Pavan, and then I will click on the search icon. Make sure your internet is on because it will fetch from the internet. And then I will click on the first user, Pavan Singh, and then it will move to the activity of chatting. And in that text, if I write any message like hello, you can see a hello message here which can be scrolled. It is happening in my app because I have not written the new code which I have shown to you. You have already written the new code, so you won't be facing this problem. So when I click on the back icon, you can see I am moving to the chat activity. So that's all for this video. Our all functions are working fine.